Hi, welcome. This is our weekly reading for September 23rd through September 29th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We are all psychic. We're not all going through the same things. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? It's always your choice in the end. Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. All right, let's begin the readings, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, Taurus. Welcome. This is our weekly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for September 23rd through September 29th, 2016. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, or Higher Self, angels, and energies of love have for Taurus. For the highest, greatest good of all, one card for focus, clarity, and understanding into the energies this week for Taurus. The highest, greatest good of all. One card. The world, Taurus. So the world is in your hands. I feel like you're exposed. You're naked. You're vulnerable. You're stepping through the doorway, you're stepping into victory, you're stepping into a brand new chance to renew something, restore something. I feel like you were tangled before, like you were doing this weird dance and you got yourself tangled in the ribbon and you're becoming untangled. You're freeing yourself from something. I mean, it's 21, which brings you to a 3. It calls for creativity to start something new. I feel like it has to do with exposing something, exposing the truth, somebody else exposing the truth. Perhaps something was tangled before, you couldn't see exactly how things were. And I feel like something's coming untangled here. And it's because you started to flow better. You started to dance your dance. I see the bowl, so I feel like the bowl got into the water here, so you started to feel something that was emotional, and your strength was drawn out of that emotion and gave you, like, I feel like a lion's heart, like the heart of a lion. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. I also see Aquarius here, so maybe there's an Aquarius or a Leo energy. I feel like the eagle is sort of hidden away behind the clouds, so maybe you weren't seeing the whole picture before. You didn't see things clearly, and now things are like unraveling and it's opening up a new doorway. Perhaps you didn't see it before because there's so much action, there's so much swirling, or things that were tangled that you couldn't see which way to step through. And I feel like the victory is stepping through and releasing something, using courage and being really stable. I feel like that bowl is you, Taurus. Being really solid with something. Standing in... I feel like it's standing your ground, but standing in emotion somehow. Like getting into emotion, feeling those waters. Maybe exposing your emotions. Maybe that's what you're exposing a little bit. Maybe there was pride before on your emotions or something, how you felt about something, and now it's time to just release it so it's not holding you back, holding you down, keeping you in a web, keeping you tangled. I feel like this is also the web, so also the internet somehow. So maybe you're reaching out to others over the internet, something like that. Let's get more clarity for Taurus. I'm going to go to the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Let's get a card for Taurus to clarify the world. Untangling yourself somehow. I feel like her being bare, her being naked, her being exposed is important in this situation. In order for you to get through the doorway, maybe you had to expose yourself to get untangled. Like it was stuck to your clothes, stuck to your costume, stuck to the surface somehow before. You had to get underneath the surface of something, right to the, maybe it was like, I hear like skin and bones, whatever that means. I'm not sure what that means. Let's get another card for Taurus. Creative expression. So the 21 always brings you back to creativity. So maybe that's the way out. That's the way to untangle this. That's the way to connect. Maybe you want to connect like over the web, over, you know, you have a business or you do art and maybe you didn't have it exposed before. Maybe if you expose your art on the internet somehow, even if you take a video of your art, something like that, perhaps you can get your art out to the world more for a bigger audience to see your stuff. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So I feel this is very peaceful here. It's solitude, it's meditation, it's peaceful involvement with the now you have to just feel like you can feel the breeze, you can feel I don't know, I feel like this breeze is moving through the field and you're trying to capture that movement in a painting. Express myself. I'm going to get more clarity on this. I also see the sky just gray here before. So perhaps the way to clear the sky, to see the path clearly, is to just start to create something. Perhaps as you paint, your surroundings change too, as you create, as you write, as you express yourself, as you dance, as you play music, as you do whatever it is that's creative to you, the solutions come. It's like active meditation. So doing something sort of physically, something that you're creating, but you're still allowing yourself to tap into spirit, tap into the moment. So let's go to the romance angels. Get another card for Taurus for the week on creative expression, creativity, the world, number 21. I pulled 2. So flirt and getting to know each other. So maybe it starts with just being kind of flirty, open with how you feel, open with your emotions instead of closed off. Maybe that's the way through. Maybe you're talking about art together. You're meeting somebody new. You're connecting to somebody new somehow. Reconnecting to somebody by talking about art, talking about music, talking about feelings and how that connects to maybe lyrics. Maybe you're talking about like signs and symbols, stuff like that. There's something that is expressed that gets your creative juices flowing. Perhaps it's this other person. Getting to know each other is as you reveal your innermost selves. So you're not blocking off those deep emotions and those feelings. You're exposing them. You're revealing them. Then, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, then your bond deepens. So maybe you weren't ready to expose those feelings, those emotions, what you went through yet. Maybe this creative outlet is what's needed to, I feel like maybe it's hard to talk about, Taurus. Maybe this is something hard to talk about, but through music, through writing, through painting, through talking about art, the emotions come up and easier to talk about and express to one another. The flirt card is asking you to extend your light-hearted energy to others. So perhaps maybe just lighten up the situation, even if the situation is like heavy, you know, even if it's something you went through, maybe when you open up about these things, you'll see that others have also been in situations too, and they've grown from things too, and they've had weird experiences too. Maybe that is what you connect on, and you always sort of kept those awkward moments of your life down and didn't tell anybody about them because you felt you'd be judged or somebody wouldn't accept it of you. And maybe the more you open up, the more you see everyone else has experiences that are weird too, and maybe you're gonna connect on something like that. Maybe you need to like write about an experience first, or you know, make like a little film or like a short video or something like that, and somebody else will see it and connect to you, and they'll reach out and they'll be like, that totally happened to me too. So maybe just lighten it up somehow. Make it sort of flirty and fun. Even if it's a weird situation, maybe that can bring it to the surface and heal that situation and make you see it in a different way. Make somebody else see that situation in a different way. I'm going to go to the top. Let's see what else we have on creative expression, flirting, the world, getting to know each other. Maybe this is somebody that you've known for a while, but you never really opened up to before, Taurus. Maybe there's just that one experience that comes out that like starts the ball rolling, and you really get to know this person. You really see that you have a lot that connects you together. You thought you weren't like connected before. You didn't think that, you know, you were grooving before, and you find that if you expose yourself a little, you groove a little bit better without your clothes on. I don't know what I said just there, but let's get another card. Taurus 2 jumped. What is it? All right, so you have the Princess of Swords and power. So you're finding stability, you're finding your power. I feel like this is the power socket. You're plugging something in. I feel like there's only one way in here. You know, there was a big drawbridge. Maybe the bridge was down before and you couldn't get through the moat, the waters. I feel like this is like a moat or water on top of a pyramid, if you look here. And I feel like there's structure. I see 4 corners. I see like this is a castle, or like a tower or something with a big wall that brings you in and protects you in the inside. You can go out this way, but you're just going right out into the water. Maybe you can slide down the pyramid here. I'm looking at this 3-dimensionally. I hope you can see what I'm seeing. And I feel like this brings you into this fort. So maybe this is about home. It's the 4 of discs, so it's power. I feel like it's turning your power on with something. Maybe you exposing yourself is making you feel like you have more power. Keeping it in was like bottling something up, and it just needed to kind of come out, and you feel better. You feel like it's like restarted something. This is something like solid that you can build on. I feel like you had to get through the gateway first in order to have that solution. And then once you're through the door, you see how solid it is. But this is information that comes kind of like the Princess of Swords. All right, so you could be dealing with an air sign. So maybe this Princess of Swords came into your world and she was the first, or he was the first to let out this news or the situation or what they went through. Maybe that helps you open up a little bit. I feel like the Princess of Swords is somebody not afraid to expose some weird shit that she's been through in the past. You know, oh, you know, this situation, oh, I got to tell you what happened to me. And it's not always news that is taken well, but it throws the monkey wrench in the situation to get stuff done. So she's always after truth. She always is in search of truth, in her truth. She's always searching for a new truth. She sort of cuts out the stuff that doesn't work for her, sometimes without thinking. You know, sometimes she rushes into a situation and causes an uproar, makes the dust clouds like move all around. But when that dust cloud settles, everything settles differently than you saw it before. So it always creates change. Sometimes it's unexpected change you didn't want. didn't expect, didn't desire, but it's usually beneficial. It usually brings you towards truth. It usually brings you back to stability somehow. So it could be a air sign. It could be a, it could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy around you in your chart. This could be you. This could be your news. This Taurus could be you suddenly opening up to someone about something they never expected to hear from you. And for them, you're this Princess of Swords. It's like, what did they just say to me? They didn't expect that. Maybe you never opened up before. And, you know, it just creates a big change. It creates everybody to see things in a different way somehow. I feel like it's a younger energy. So maybe you feel new at opening up to this person in this situation. Maybe this situation makes you feel a little young, a little exposed. I feel like even her dress is sort of see-through here. So there's still this feeling exposed. I also feel like she's young, like she has a, I don't know, like a young goddess warrior, but she's like in school somehow. Like she's learning how to fight these battles still. She's like sparring and learning and growing and gaining her muscle. And I feel like if this is a girl, she like hangs out with the boys pretty well. Or it could be a guy, it's a general reading. So even if it's a Princess of Swords, it's you allowing change, allowing truth to unfold, allowing things to be, and then doing what you need to do for that to happen. I feel like she moves even though she's a princess. I feel like there's a knight energy here, but she doesn't do it on a horse. She does it herself. She perhaps just doesn't need help from others. Usually maybe this is somebody really independent, not, you know, somebody not really used to opening up to somebody else. Maybe they feel secure around you, Taurus. There's like a security here that I feel like she doesn't usually have around her. So maybe she's finding security within you, Taurus. I'm going to go to the Angel Tarot. You guys had a lot of extra cards pop up. I hope whatever I said makes sense. Sometimes there's a lot of scenarios that could come about in a general reading. So maybe this is where you were tangled before when you know, maybe, I feel like you were tangled when you weren't talking before, Taurus, and exposing, letting yourself out there, letting the truth come to light, seeing things for as they are is helping you step through something, start something new, accomplish something, use your creativity. I have Hamlet here playing. And this is Buddy and Elvis behind me, by the way, Taurus. All right, let's get one more card for Taurus. The High Priestess, Taurus. So the answer this week in the end is inside of you. It is a gateway. It is walking through something. It is finding that center pathway through. It's understanding, you know, everything that you've gone through that's positive, that have lifted you up, lifted you higher, made you strong, and everything negative you've gone through that's lifted you higher and made you strong and made you have more power. Using everything you've gone through as a strength. Sometimes with the High Priestess, you can't see the whole thing. You just feel it. You feel the answers. You know the answers. You can't always explain why you know something. I feel like you have to just allow things to be. You have to center yourself. Trust that you can feel these emotions and they run through like a stream. Trust every emotion as it comes through you to guide you to find the center path. I feel like it's like a little bit of temperance, maybe not too hot, not too cold, just right. So you find the perfect way through for you. It's timing, patience, using your psychic senses, your skills, your like your spiritual gifts here. This could be receiving help, you know. through somebody you feel is like the high priestess, but I think even in that situation, she just helps guide you to find your own answer inside you, because that's where the answer is. It's not really anywhere else but inside of you. This is powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation. I feel like that's where this comes in for you. Like, meditation isn't sitting still here. It's almost like moving, like flying, flapping your wings, doing something is meditation. So maybe it's not exactly sitting still when you do this expression. You're flowing with this meditation. Like, I feel like music's involved. Meditation that provides valuable information and telling you to be at peace. Archangel Haniel, and it's a 2. So it's a gateway. It's a feminine energy. It's allowing something to unfold slowly, allowing secrets to come out slowly, trusting that as you have each of these conversations, each of these moments here with this person, these people, the situation, you know, just trust that each situation that comes about will unfold as it should. You'll say what you need to when you need to. You'll figure it out as you go. I feel like just perhaps reveal yourself slowly. You know, you don't have to let it all out at once with the High Priestess, Taurus. Just trust that each situation you can let a little bit more out, a little bit deeper of who you are and what you want to share with someone else to gain this bond and this trust and this connection that is coming. I feel like it's a new start that's powerful. I feel like perhaps you were unsure in the past, but you just have to trust that you feel it inside yourself. Yeah, I feel like it's not you sitting down and letting out your entire life story and everything you've been through all at once. It's allowing time so that each one of those stories comes out in the right moment, as it should, with the right person. So it's felt, expressed, healed, and beneficial to you. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.